Hey everybody, it's Latasha again. I'm back so that we can go over another video. I'm going to walk you through this new state and talk about how you're going to file your LLC in this state. So thanks so much for coming to my channel. As you know, I'm a business consultant and a personal coach. It is my love to help entrepreneurs and people in general just learn how to get legalized in their state, learn how to file their LLC in all states, know what the paperwork entails, know what the qualifications are that you need to have for your business, and just dive into showing you how this is done. I'm going to take you through the website, take you through the application process, and then I'm going to let you see my website and how you can get in contact with me if you decide, listen, Tasha, this just not for me. I really like it. I think it's awesome, but I need you to file it for me. I need you to do this for me. I just can't deal with it at all. And I'm going to take you through my site so that I can show you how I do it. So let's get started. First of all, we're talking about the state of Delaware. There's been a lot of requests for me to do Delaware, so I figure why not just do Delaware? I was going to go into more information about PA, but I'll just hop right into Delaware, and then throughout the weeks I'll bring in more information about both of the states. So Delaware is such an interesting state because they don't have an online platform for you to file your LLC. They want you to come down to their state building to get it done. So I'm going to walk you through what that process could look like. So let's get on to the website. This is the Delaware.gov website. This is how it looks from the beginning, how everything is going to be, what the business is and how you find everything. This is their actual website. Whenever you want to go into websites to file your LLC, you want to make sure you're going to the actual Delaware.gov site so that you can know exactly how to see what that state entails or where everything is at. Now, they have it broken down from residents, businesses, job seekers, visitors, everything like that. Going through some details of the website, you can go through everything as you see fit. I wanted to focus on the areas where we were just going to use to file your LLC. So I'll go back up to the top and then we'll look into the businesses. It goes into topics that small business, Delaware prosperity partnership. So different things like that. We're going to look at form a business entity. So you'll click on that. It'll open up this how to form a new business entity. There you can choose to listen to this and it will read the page for you, or you can choose to read everything through for yourself. Inside of this document, it's going to actually show you the legal business structure table. I'll click into it so that you can see what it looks like. And it talks about what these things are, and then the filing fees associated with it for the state of Delaware. So for the purpose of this video, even though it's good for you to know, we're looking at limited liabilities right here. So we're looking at this page, we're looking at that form that we're going to go into. They want to tell you who controls it. So you can be a single member LLC. That's if you're going to be by yourself. You can be a partnership if you have a partner, or and that's the limited liability partnership, or you can have different managers or members. So it could be several of you all going in on the LLC. And we could talk about that as it pertains to your business. That's something that I can discuss with you one-on-one. So generally, same as a C corporation above, and it goes into what that C corporation will look like. So you can take some time to read over that. And then you're taxed as a partnership, corporation, or many of the disregarded dependencies. So you will check on that, look through this, and see which entity you want to be filed and which corporation if you choose to have that. It's $300 payable to the Secretary of State. So you would have it's $300 to file this. All right, so I'll click out of the timetable. We'll go back to the form. I'm into the page. It tells you the registration process flow chart. So it shows you what that's going to be like. You can click in each one of them and determine what business type you want it to be, what requirements it has for that. Those things that you can go into to learn a little bit more about it. It takes you through the step-by-step process so you can see what that all entails. All through here, corporations, all Delaware businesses, where you would go for licenses and renewal, where you would go to understand more about licenses and all that is all on this page. Right, so then we'll go over to I think I have it open already. Let's go back to the main page. I want to show you how to do it. As if you don't have the pages open. So you can reserve your entity name online. It's a $75 fee. So say if you decide, oh, I'm going to file my LLC, but just not right now. I just want to make sure and guarantee myself to keep that name. The state of Delaware will keep that name reserved for you for 120 days. So you can just go ahead and file that name entity, and then it will save that name for you for 120 days. So you can decide if that's something that you want to do. If you are prepared to file your LLC, then you can just go right on ahead and file it. They also have, if you're submitting certificates for filing, you can just upload it here. They do have that set aside. And that is pretty much it for this page. So I think that's pretty much it of the big things that you'll need to know. So we're going to go right into the one-stop business registration and licensing system. And here you can learn a little more about it. You can register your license or your business in the state of Delaware. You look at license, you can look at hiring, you can look at withholding. I'm going to take you over to where the form is so that you can see how that looks to actually file it. So that is the LLC formation PDF. What I did was I went through their website, through the www.corp.delaware.gov, and found that LLC formation PDF. You can also do a Google search and Google Delaware LLC formation certificate, or you can just Google certificate of formation of an LLC in Delaware, and it'll bring up this form. So many different ways that you can find it. So, enclosed, they'll tell you what you have to do. What the fee is to file the actual certificate. But again, Delaware has so many different things, because even after you file this certificate, you're still going to have to keep in mind that the annual taxes are going to be due by June 1st of the following year. So you're essentially paying that $300. So that's why it shows $300 filing fee. You're just paying the $90 up front, but then you have to pay those annual taxes as well. And then you'll scroll down on here. Here's the phone number in case you get lost or anything and you need some help, or if you need some support, you can always reach out to me as well. So special instructions for filing this. It'll tell you to make sure that your name is exactly how you want it to be with the abbreviations that you want it. Is going to be L.C. or is the designation going to be LLC? You decide. You want to list the name and address of the registered agent. A registered agent is somebody that's going to take in all the paperwork for your business. They're going to decide to be kind of like the person responsible for making sure everything gets taken in the right way. So if the state is trying to send you a document or a piece of paper or something like that, or any kind of legal document, they're going to send it to your registered agent, and the registered agent is going to take care of it or get in contact with you. When I file LLCs for customers and other clients, they usually are their registered agent. They usually don't purchase one, but I have had some that purchase some. But usually and traditionally, people choose to be their own registered agent. They want the document to be signed by the authorized person of that LLC. So that is going to more than likely be you. The name of the person must be typed and written legibly underneath the signature. So you just got to pay attention to that stuff, because Delaware can push back your LLC for that. So very easy. You fill out this information. The name of your limited liability company is. The registered office of the limited liability is. It can be you. You can put your city and state. It cannot be a P.O. box. It cannot be any kind of different website. It has to be different email addresses or address. It has to be an actual address. And then you will put the authorized person here. You will print or type it, and then that is it. And then you're going to take this document and file this document. So we'll go back over to here. That same document, name registration, certificate of incorporation, formation forms, that's where you'll find that document at. You'll be able to see sample forms with instruction and fees as well. So this is where I found this document at. You scroll through here, you're going to be looking for a limited liability company formation. You're going to click on that, and then it's going to pull up the form that I just showed you there. And it shows you exactly what you have to do. Okay. And then if you're interested in doing anything else, forming a partnership, trust, different liability partnerships, all of that, everything is right here. Even if you're getting into nonprofit, that's right there too. So certified copies of certificate of good standing. A lot of states didn't require this, but let's just see if this is a requirement for Delaware. Some financial institutions will require good. So no, it didn't. I don't think that this is a requirement for Delaware. I have never filed this as a requirement, but rates and everything and information changes with Delaware quickly. So what I would do is, and I can surely tell you as of today, May 22nd, this has not been a requirement. So I'm not sure when you go to file it, if it is a requirement. The best thing to do is to reach out to me and let me give you that information, because I keep up to date with the states, or you can contact the office and they can let you know if it's a requirement. But it has not been a requirement that I am aware of. But there is a fee to get those certificates. Annual taxes, keep up with this, because this is what you're going to have to make sure that you file annually and keep up with, especially if you're going to be making doing business and stuff in this state. You just got to really keep up with this. And that's all the information that you're going to have here. That is it for the state of Delaware. It is a very easy process in terms of this. You will have to go down to the state building and take your information, or you can actually file it there. Some information that I want to give to you about that is that you will need an operating agreement. Operating agreements show exactly what is to be expected in your business and inside your company. So the operating agreement is necessary for you to have. So that's something that you should definitely look in getting. It is also another video that I'm going to put up, which is going to go in detail about the operating agreements, or you can always email me, text me, or call me, and then I can explain some of that process to you as well. Make sure you keep in mind about that annual tax fee, that franchise tax fee that they have. That's $300 every single year, for having that LLC in good standing in the state of Delaware. Companies that you do business with may ask you, do you have a certificate of incorporation showing us right here that your company is in good standing? I'm sorry, not right there, right here, that they're in good standing. That's probably what they'll ask you for. I've not run across any companies or businesses that want that, but they could ask you for that. That's why you're paying for that fee. So it's not something that you have to have right now, but it could be something that a company could request for you to have. So that's something for you to think about. Key takeaways, big things that I want you to think of. When you find this LLC, it's going to take between 1 to 3 weeks with the state of Delaware. However, if you wanted to move faster, you can pay the $50 extra and the state will expedite it for you. If it's approved, they will expedite it as quickly as 1 to 2 days. So, I mean, they'll get right on the ball with it. But if not, you're going to be waiting 1 to 3 weeks to get it. Also, if you are not living in the state of Delaware, if you are not doing business in the state of Delaware, do not file your LLC in Delaware. You will be paying extra money for a registered agent if you're going to have that, because you don't have an address in Delaware. So you're going to have to pay for a registered agent or company that has an address in Delaware. You have to pay annual taxes in whatever state you live in and do business in, as well as the state of Delaware. So you're going to be paying those annual reports for both of them. You're going to have tax liabilities in 2 different states. I know people say, oh, with Delaware, you don't really pay taxes and you don't have to worry about that. You will have to worry about it in business. And you're going to be dealing with the headache of trying to maintain 2 LLCs. It's just, you don't want to do that. If you don't live in the state of Delaware, do not file your LLC in the state of Delaware. If you do, then of course you have to. It just would be smart for you to do it. I think that is it for Delaware. Y'all, the last thing I wanted to show y'all was this website where you can do a search of business entities. So what you do is you're going to click, again, we're staying in that corp.delaware.gov website, the main government website. We're going to search on, the main state website. We're going to search for business entity, and then you're going to put in your business entity name. So let's just say Happy Day, right? And then we're going to do a search of it. Oh, let's do this code 2K4X. So it's going to pull up any business in the state of Delaware that has that name in there. So because we're doing Happy Day LLC, we're looking for anything that says something like that. So I see this here. So I wouldn't want to file anything that close. And then I see Happy Days down here, another Happy Days Inc. So they probably are similar. Some Happy Days LLC. So I don't want to do anything like that. So, and I wouldn't suggest you to. So I would look for a Saturday Happy Day. And then we're going to put their code in, 3D, search, and then no records found. So we see that Saturday Happy Day is available. So because I like to just keep copies of this stuff, I would just print this and save it to my desktop, just so I'll have that there and I can submit that in with it. That shows that there was no records found for that name. And that's how you could do a search on that. And it will show you all the businesses, corporations, LLCs, and everything that's filed in the state of Delaware. All that'll be listed right here. And then lastly, this is my website for anyone who just decides that this is just too much. You don't really want to do it yourself. You would prefer to have somebody walk through it with you. This is my website. You'll be able to go right in there. Is www.latashabailey.com. You'll be able to click right on Let's Get Started. Inside of Let's Get Started, you'll be able to see meet Miss Latasha A. Bailey. It'll give you the details for that. You can do work with me for coaching. If you click on the work with me for coaching, it's going to take you to a form that you're going to have to fill out for one-on-one coaching. The sessions start at $55. So that's if you want to do the coaching with me. If you want to book me to speak at an event, then you would just fill out the form here and it'll submit to me, and then we'll reach back out to you to set that up. If you want to get your business docs filed, then what you want to do is you want to click on Get Business Docs Filed, and then it's going to take you to what those documents are. And you might want to purchase a gift card for someone else. But anyway, so is it File Your LLC? Is it going to be Teach Me How to File My LLC? Or is it going to be Operating Agreement? There are a couple of other things that I'm going to be uploading on here. I just have not had the time to get them up there, but they will be up there very soon. And then you'll be able to go here, and then it'll show you like Meet Me, Work with Me. If you click that, it'll say business speaking topics. So like topics that I'm really good in speaking about will all be on here. So that's how to start your business, how to file your LLCs, how to get started with business credit. All that will be on here. Any ebooks and all that I have, you'll be able to see them all on here. Just if you want to get like a better understanding of your business documents and how to get these things started, they're all on there. And if you want to learn or see anything about like interviews and stuff that I've done, or hear anything about what's been going on, you'll be able to see Latasha and me there. There's going to be more uploaded on here, so you'll get to hear more about that and see more about that. So that's how you'll be able to get in contact with me, or you can just fill out the contact form. If you don't want to go through anything else, you'll be able to fill out the contact form and get in contact with me. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of coming to my YouTube channel and listening to me talk about business entities and how to file them and the information that goes along with them. Please subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss anything. Click that little bell so that you'll get a little reminder of the new videos that come up. And just stay connected with me, and I will continue to bring you good content in good states. So we've done so far PA, we've done Delaware. So I'm deciding on which one that we're going to do next, and I'll probably put that video up on next Saturday. I do feel like I might want to do another video, so I might run something on Wednesday. So we'll see. All righty, enjoy your holiday, and I'll see everybody soon.